Hi, this is Anil and welcome to the video tutorial for the Learning Light on C++ programming. So in this tutorial we're going to learn about the multiple inheritance in C++. So this multiple inheritance is nothing but inheriting from two or more classes. So we're going to see that in detail. So just for the demonstration purpose in this tutorial we're going to create two classes and then we're going to inherit from that two classes. So here let's say for the demonstration purpose we have a class called father. Let's have public int height, and let's have a function called void ask father, and this function says I'm your father, ask me what you want. That's pretty cool. Alright, let's end this line. And alright, now I'm gonna copy this whole class, and I'm gonna paste it in the next line, and I'm gonna make it mother. And let's say we have string color, skin color, the property from the mother, just for the demonstration purpose we're assuming that. And here we have the ask mother function, and it says I'm your mother and ask me what you want. Alright, now we have the two classes father and mother, and now we're gonna create a class child which is gonna inherit from this father and the mother class. So the child class is gonna contain the properties of this class father and also the class mother. So here we're gonna do that. So it's gonna be class and then the name, so it's gonna be child, and then the colon, because we are inheriting, and then we are inheriting from these two classes. It is multiple inheritance. That's why first we need to specify the access specifier. It's going to be public, and then the first class name, which is father, and then add a comma, and then again the access specifier, which is public, because we want to do the public inheritance, and then the class name, which is mother, and that's it. Open up the curly braces and define the class. So here we're just gonna have a method with the public access specifier, and let's say void ask parents, and here we're gonna say I'm asking my parents. So just for the demonstration purpose, and let's end this line. Alright, now we have a class called father and a class called mother. These two classes are gonna act as the base class, and we have a class child, which is a derived class, which is deriving from the father and the mother classes. So this is called multiple inheritance, because here we are inheriting from the two or more classes. Alright, the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna build a method to set the values to this height and skin color properties of this father and mother classes respectively. To do that, I'm gonna set a method, and let's call it as set color and height, and it's gonna take two parameters. So it's gonna be string color and int height. Let's call it as I height, input height, and input color, and also this string should be of small letter s. Alright, now we're gonna store that value. So it's gonna be skin color equal to color and height equal to I height. Alright, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna build a method just to print out the values of the skin color and height. So it's gonna be void display, and here we're just gonna say cout height is, and it's gonna be height, and color is, and it's gonna be skin color. Now we have two base classes, the father class and a mother class, and we have a derived class called child class, which is inheriting the features from the father and the mother classes. And the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna create an object of this class child. So it's gonna be child, and let's call it as Anil, and then I'm gonna set the properties. So it's gonna be Anil dot set color and height, color and height, and we need to pass two parameters. So first parameter is going to be the color, it's going to be white, and then the height, which is 6 feet, and then we're gonna call the display, it's gonna be Anil dot display, and after that it's gonna be Anil dot ask father, and then Anil dot ask mother. Alright, now I'm gonna save this, I'm gonna build and run this program, and hopefully we don't have any error. Yes, here you guys can see height is 6 and color is white, and then I'm your father, ask me what you want, I'm your mother, ask me what you want. So both father and mother are fighting for his child. Awesome. Alright, this is about the multiple inheritance, where a class is inheriting from 2 or more classes and using the features or the members or the member functions of that base classes. And thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.